Good morning. Today we learn about the Mathematics Form 1, Chapter 8, Lines and Angles, Subtopic 8.1, Line and Angles. Next, we go to standard learning. Okay, number 1, determine and explain the congruency of line segment and angle. Estimate and measure the size of the line segment and angles and explain how the estimation is obtained. Number 3, recognize, compare, and explain the properties of angles on a straight line, reflex angles, and one-photon angles. Describe the properties of complementary angles, supplementary angles, and conjugate angles. Number 5, solve problem involves complementary angles, supplementary angles, and conjugate angles. Number 6, construct line statement, perpendicular bisector of line segment, perpendicular line to a straight line, parallel line, and explain the rationale of construction step. Number 7, construct angles and angles bisectors and explain the rationale of construction step. What are the congruency of line statement and congruency of angles? Line and angles exist in your surrounding. For instance, coconut leaf while resemble lines at certain angles and inhabit the beauty of art in nature. Like this. So it shows the line. So it have the congruent line statement. Example here, R and S is 3 cm, P and Q is 3 cm. So means this both is congruent. Okay. How about congruent angles? Means that this one in angles Q is 100 degrees and the angles T also 100 degrees. So the line is R until Q is 5, V until T 5, Q until P 4, R T until S is 4. So this means a congruent angle. In actual run 1, the two line segment display always have the same length. Line segment having the same length are known as congruent line segment. In experiment 2, the two angles display always have the same size. Angles have the same size are known as congruent angles. A line segment is denoted using capital letter at the both end of the segment. For instance, P and Q, capital letter, okay, and 6 centimeter. So you can write down PQ equals 6 centimeter. And angles is denoted using the symbol angles and capital letter at the vertex and the end of the two arms of the angle. For instance, like this. Okay, PQR. So it's the 40 degrees. So you can write down angles PQR 40 degrees or like this PQR, okay, 40 degrees or angle Q only 40 degrees. Okay. How do you estimate and measure the length of the line segment and the size of the angle? The length of the line segment can be estimated by comparing the length with object of non-line length. For instance, if an eraser is known to have length of 4 cm, then the length of the AB below can be estimated as approximately 10 cm. So this one have the 3 eraser. So how to become 10 cm? You can accurate 1 eraser, 2 eraser, and the half eraser. Okay. So it means 4 plus 4 plus 2. It becomes 10. The length of the line segment can be measured more accurately by using a ruler. So you can accurate with the ruler as usual. Okay. How do you estimate and measure the length of the line segment and the size of the angle? The size of an angle can be estimated by recognizing the right angles first. And angles that appear more than a right angle has an angle greater than 90, and angles that appears less than a right angle has an angles less than 90 degrees. For instance, right angles is like this, okay, and angles less than 90 should be less, and angles greater than 90 should be more. Okay, so this one is angles PQR appears slightly less than a right angles, thus angles PQR can be estimated at about 80 degrees. From what you have learned, the size of an angle can be measured more accurately using a protractor. Okay, this one is protractor. How to use it? Okay, if you see the line given is the right, can see the zero started at below. Okay, below, bawah. Okay, how about this one? If the left side, okay, you can see the upper or atas. Okay, so see, this one answer is, okay, started C here, here to here, how to read. Okay, C to the A, how to read. So the answer is 135 degrees. What are the properties of the angles on a straight line, reflect angles, and the angles of the one whole turn? Okay, explain the meaning of an acute angle and obtuse angle. So this one is called straight line. This one a reflect angle, and this one is an angle of the one whole turn. And angles on one whole turn. Angle on the straight line is 180 degrees. That the sum of angle on the straight line is 180 degrees. A reflect angle is an angle with a size more than 180 degrees and less than 360 degrees. The angles of one whole turn is 360 degrees. Thus, the sum of angles at a point is 360 degrees. So this one is called complementary. Okay, what are the properties of complementary angles? Okay, this one. Supplementary angles, one, and conjugate angles, this one. Okay, so we prefer one by one. Okay, complementary angles is 90 degrees. With A plus B, it become 90 degrees. So this one supplementary is 180 degrees or straight line. So when 45 plus 135, so become 180. Conjugate is totally 360. So 210 plus 150 degrees. So these angles are known. The sum of two angles is always 90 degrees, called complementary angles. The sum of two angles is always 180, called supplementary angles. The sum of two angles is always 360, called conjugate angles. So you need to remember this one. Then how do you solve problem? Okay, you can see example 1 here. In the diagram, P and 54 are complementary angles. It is given that P and Q are supplementary angles and the angles conjugate to R is 260. Okay. Calculate the value of P, Q, R, and S. Okay. Solution is P plus 45 is 90 degrees. So 95 minus 54 is 36. Okay. P plus Q 180. So 36 we get from the P plus 90 is 180 degrees. How to find the Q? 180 degrees minus 36 and you get 144. How about this one is from the question, okay, already given. R plus 260 degrees, 360. R is 360 minus 260 and become 100. That is the conjugate angle. Okay, how to find S? S plus 100 plus 144 plus 36 plus 54 equal 360 is called one whole turn. S plus 334 equal 360. S equal 360 minus 334 and become 226. Okay. How do you perform a geometrical construction? Logos, house plan, or technical design are drawings that require accurate measurement. This drawing can be done with the help of compasses and straight edge tool only. Any geometrical tool such as set square, ruler, or by using geometrical software. The work of using geometrical tools or geometry software to do drawing of accurately measurements is known as a geometrical construction. Okay. Teacher will show you how to perform a geometrical construction in the next video. Thank you. Stay safe, everybody. Bye bye.